The rack 3. How many of you have heard this term, the rack 3? Well, I'll get back to you about this in a moment, but first I'd like to talk to you about classical music. Even if you're not a fan of this genre, you probably love songs that were actually composed by some of the masters like Beethoven, Bach, Handel, Mozart, Liszt, Brahms, Chopin. You get the idea. Examples of this would be Louise Tucker's song Midnight Blue and Billy Joel's song This Night, both taken from Beethoven's Sonata Pathétique. John Denver's Annie song is from Tchaikovsky's Fifth Symphony. Other songs that come from classical pieces include Phil Collins' A Groovy Kind of Love, The Beatles' Because, Barry Manilow's Could It Be Magic. Elvis actually has 3, It's Now or Never, Can't Help Falling in Love, and Surrender. How about Maroon 5's Memories, or Joy by Apollo 100, and the classic Whiter Shade of Pale by Procol Harum. But the 2 I want to focus in on are from Rachmaninoff. You may remember hearing his music in the movie The 7-Year Itch, where Marilyn Monroe's dress is blown up by wind coming up from the underground subway. There's a great scene where she's being seduced as her co-star plays Rachmaninoff's Second Piano Concerto. I'll include a link in the description, it's kind of funny. Well, Eric Carmen wrote All by Myself from the second movement of this piece. This was made even more famous when Celine Dion covered it. And Eric Carmen also borrowed a melody from Rachmaninoff's Second Symphony to write Never Gonna Fall in Love Again. Now, getting back to the term the rack 3, this comes from another well-known movie that was nominated for 7 Academy Awards in 1996. It's based on a true story of pianist David Helfgott called Shine. As a side note, coincidentally, I ended up playing the role of David Helfgott on a 1998 Leslie Nielsen movie called Wrongfully Accused, but don't go looking for the part that I played because it's on the cutting room floor. But returning to Shine, the movie depicts the life of a piano prodigy who is driven to madness by the technical and emotional demands of Rachmaninoff's Third Piano Concerto. After this movie, the concerto was forever known as the Rack 3, and for many it was known as the most difficult piano piece ever written. Well, this has always been my favorite classical piece, and therefore, in honor of Rachmaninoff's 150th birthday, which is landing on April 1st, I will be releasing a song whose melody is based on the Rack 3, called I Thought It Would Always Be You. Please watch for it on YouTube or pull it up on Spotify, Apple Music, or wherever you stream your music. Hope you enjoy it.